after the end of the video. If you think this video is not helpful, dislike this video. But if you find this video helpful, like this video and subscribe this channel, because we provide quality content. So let's get started. Hello everyone, in this video we will discuss how to prepare for Wipro NLTH exam at last minute. In other words, we will discuss do or die topics on which you will definitely get at least 2 or 3 questions on each of the topics. So please don't skip this video and watch full video. And also in this video we will discuss what will be the expected cutoff section wise. Okay, and also in last we will discuss some important questions regarding Wipro. Okay, so let's get started. So first let me tell you the exam pattern. So this is the exam pattern of Wipro NLTH. So there will be total 5 sections, and each section will have their own cutoff, their own timing. Okay, you can't switch between the sections. For example, if you are attempting section 1, I mean quantitative aptitude, then you can't switch to section 2 before completing the quantitative aptitude. Okay, and now so there will be 5 sections, and there you will have to solve 55 questions in 128 minutes. Okay, now let's discuss each section one by one. So section 1 will be quantitative aptitude, and let me tell you, this is not the full syllabus. These are the only 5 topics. This is only do or die topics. Okay, so in on these topics you will definitely get at least 2 or 3 questions on each of the topic. So please prepare these topics. Okay, now how to prepare? So just do one thing, just search on Google questions on speed, time and distance. So you will get lots of questions. So just practice 5 questions on each of the topic. Okay, then you can easily prepare quantitative aptitude in 1 or 2 hours. Okay, that's enough to clear the Wipro aptitude cutoff. Now there will be total 16 questions, and you have to solve 16 questions in 16 minutes, and cutoff will be 60 to 65%. It means if you will solve 10 to 11 questions correctly, then you will easily clear the cutoff. Okay, this is just expected cutoff, not the actual cutoff may vary. Maybe actual cutoff may be 9 questions or 8 questions, or maybe higher than this expected. Okay, maybe there will be actual cutoff 12 or 13 questions also. It depends upon the difficulty level. Okay, so there will not be any negative marking. Okay, now let's move to next section. So next section is verbal ability. So in verbal ability, total there will be 22 questions, and you have to solve 22 questions in 18 minutes, and expected cutoff is 60 to 65%. So it means if you solve 13 to 15 questions correctly out of 22, then you will easily clear the cutoff. Okay, and these are the 5 topics which you must prepare. These are the do or die topics. I mean, there will be definitely reading comprehension. So just search on Google reading comprehension answer questions, and try to solve at least 2 or 3 questions on reading comprehension. Okay, and same error identification, synonyms and antonyms. And don't worry about synonyms and antonyms. Just do one thing. uh, I mean, you can use Google. Okay, you can use Google during the exam. Okay, don't worry. uh, for example, suppose you have to find synonyms and antonyms of a particular word, then you can just search on Google. You can easily get the answer. Okay, so don't worry about this. But prepare jumbled sentence and articles and sentences. Okay, so now let's move to next section. Next section will be logical reasoning. In logical reasoning, there will be total 14 questions, and you have to solve 14 questions in 14 minutes. And expected cutoff is again 60 to 65%. It means you have to solve 8 or 9 questions correctly out of 14 questions. And again, these are the do or die questions. You must prepare these 5 topics: blood relations, sitting arrangements, statements and conclusion, coding, decoding, directional sense. Okay, these are the do or die topics. You will definitely get 2 or 3 questions on each of the topics. Okay, so if you prepare this topic, these 5 topics, it means you will easily solve at least 10 or 11 questions if you prepare well these 5 topics. Okay, and you need to solve only 8 or 9 questions, and you can easily clear 10 or 11 questions. okay, if you prepare these topics. And there will be not any negative marking, so this is a good news for you. Now let's move to next section. So next section is written communication. So in written communication there is not any topic, particular topic, okay, they will give you any random topic and you have to write an essay on that topic, okay. And you will there will only one question, so you have to write an essay only on one question, only on one topic, and you will get 20 minutes. And let me tell you one important thing, I already made a video on this topic, okay, written communication marking scheme, so please watch that video. If you didn't watch, I'll provide link in description, okay. So that will be very beneficial, okay. So in that video I already told you a trick that how to score more than 90% marks in written communication, and trust me, this is very easy to score more than 90% in written communication, okay, because cutoff will be high of written communication. So please watch that video if you didn't watch that video, and if you have already watched that video, then please implement that, okay. That video is very very important, okay. I'll put a link in description. Now let's move to next and last topic. This is the coding round, okay. So this is a coding round, so you have to solve two questions. You have to solve two questions in 60 minutes, okay. And first question will be easy and second question will be difficult. So if you solve at least one questions, then you can easily clear the cutoff, okay. So don't worry. So for now, it means Wipro exam will start from I think 25th September, okay. So you don't have much time for to prepare coding round, okay. So just don't focus on difficult question, okay. Just prepare all easy questions and you can easily clear the cutoff, because Wipro coding cutoff will not be much high, okay. So you can easily clear the cutoff if you solve one question correctly. And let me tell you one important thing, if you don't know coding, and I mean if you are beginner with coding and you can't solve easy question also, so then I have already made a video on that. There is a trick, you can pass all the public test cases, okay, of both the questions. So if you don't know what are the public test cases and private test cases, please watch that video. I'll provide link in description, okay. That video is very very helpful if you want to clear coding cutoff, Wipro coding cutoff, without having any coding knowledge, okay. Please watch that video. So this is the coding round, written communication, yeah. Yeah, and now let's move to some few important questions. So now question one is, can you use calculator during the exam? So no, answer is no, you can't use any calculator during the exam, but you can find an option to use calculator on the screen during the exam, okay. So you can use that online calculator, okay, but you can't use any calculator. And one important thing is webcam is compulsory, mandatory to turn on the webcam during the exam. Yes, it's mandatory, okay. And one more important question, can you use pen and paper during the exam? Yes, you can use pen and paper during the exam, okay, don't worry. But please note one thing, please maintain eye contact on the camera, okay. Please maintain eye contact on the camera. Please don't move your eyes more than 1 minute from the camera, okay. So this is very important thing, otherwise that software will detect that you are doing cheating, okay. So this is the mechanism of that software. And another important question is, will there be any negative marking? So there will not be any negative marking. And can we switch between these sections, can we switch from coding round to logical reasoning? No, we can't switch. And one more important question, can we switch between the two coding questions? For example, if you are writing coding 1 and you want to switch on coding 2, can you switch? Yes, you can switch, and you can come back again on question 1, okay, don't worry. So you can switch between the coding questions, okay, but you can't switch between the sections, okay. So this is very important thing. And if you still have any doubt, please feel free to ask in comment box, and you can join our Telegram channel. I'll provide link in description box. And if you think this video is helpful, like this video and subscribe this channel for more such videos. Thank you for watching this video.